So this is the current state that is my office.
My creativity has been dying, and I realize it's because my office is so boring.
I am very proud of myself with this find.
This video, I'm fully redoing my office and my workspace because we need a little inspiration and a little creativity boost.
I want it to feel like organized chaos in the room.
I've been needing some color in this room, and I really want to feel inspired in this room. I love this so much.
I'm honestly really embarrassed that I'm showing you this, but you know what? We all need a before, and we need to see where we're starting from. I've read and I've learned how much your space really affects you. This room is giving me lifeless. It's giving me no creativity. It's giving gray, bland dungeon, and we need to change that.
You may be wondering from the last office makeover video that I did, you're like, wait, Alisha, where's that office? Why is it different now? Well, the reason why is because I started a new podcast with Remy, Zane, and Heath called Basically Unfiltered, and that is now where we shoot the podcast. Excellent podcast, go subscribe. And obviously subscribe to Pretty Basic. And now we are here. Told you to be really quick. This isn't something I want to do overnight. I know it's gonna take a while, but I figured I'd start documenting the process because that's what I do. First things first, I have my desk and I have my chair, so that's fine, but I do need to buy underneath the TV either a media console, a TV stand. I mean, those are like the same thing. I feel like that piece is really going to set the vibe for the room. I found some really cool inspo, and I wanted this room to be kind of different. I'm not looking to paint the room because, to be honest, I'm too lazy and that's too much work. But I really want to feel inspired in this room. Like, obviously I'm going to be doing a lot of work here, a lot of editing, and whether it's pops of color or cooler, you know, furniture pieces, I just don't want it to feel so stale, which is basically what's happening now. So right now I think I'm going to keep the gray walls, but just add pops of color. Call me crazy, but I saw this silver door and I fell in love with it. And I was thinking maybe instead of painting the room, I can just paint the doors a really fun color or something to kind of give it that pop. I came across this silver leafing technique that honestly I thought was really cool. I don't know, I'm just loving the like mid-century modern, but a little more leaning on the modern part of that. I thought the silver doors could be really cool. I just want to do something different. Like, oh my God, maybe if the ceiling was silver? That's kind of sick. Oh, I also want to buy a rug, whether it's like a small circle one or even like an oblong one. I've seen some really cool ones. I don't want it to take over the whole room and be under like heavy furniture. I want it small enough so I can just throw it in the wash because obviously I have 2 dogs and that's just very realistic. And I'd love to keep my walking treadmill in here because I think that is honestly like something that will be so game changer for me in 2025 now that I have a standing desk for it. Also, storage wise, I have the whole closet in here. There's still a whole bunch of clothes that Ashley left here that I'm like trying to get her to get, which like it's fine, there's no rush. And then in the corner right before you get to the bathroom, there's 2 cupboards where I'm like, ooh, I can put, you know, all my craft stuff. You know, I'm like a sewer now or whatnot. I'm a beginner, but you know, we have craft things. I guess we should measure and figure out what furniture would look good. That's the starting point.
All right, when it came to looking for inspo, I was really trying to think of things I already had around the house that still needed a home. I had a wavy mirror, kind of similar to this. I also was falling in love with these lights, like very retro, very mid-century modern. I found this one that I fell in love with, so I did end up getting it, and I got it in the orange one. Normally I'd get the white one, but you know what? We're going for more color. Another thing I knew I absolutely needed is something to go under the television because television, ew, who am I? The TV. So I was looking at media consoles and I was kind of down to get something that I knew would last me a long time. So I was fine splurging on this piece. I figured, you know what? I'm so visual. Let's just throw everything into Photoshop. Let's throw everything we have that I already know I have for the room that I'm thinking about getting because it really just helps me visualize everything. Highly recommend doing this. Helped a lot and made me realize I was in love with this one from CB2. Again, now that I'm in my 30s, I do look at pieces that are a little bit more of an investment piece.
All right, you guys remember the mock-up that I made for the room of what I think it's gonna look like. I'm really excited right now because a few of the things have come in. We're still waiting on a couple more things, but I figured I'd give you a haul of just some, you know, little home accessories, some things we got. First things first, and I swear this is my #1 like decor advice ever, is just get books. Like, you can find them brand new, you can get fashion ones, you can even go to the thrift store and just find whatever color ones you're looking for. I feel like books make it so homey, and they also are just like such a fun pop, and also like they give you inspiration, you know? These are the books that I got. I'm gonna have them linked below. The first one I had to for multiple obvious reasons, but this is the Margot Robbie Barbie Rizzoli book that came out last year with the Barbie. Was that last year? No, that was 2 years ago. Talk about getting inspired. You know what I mean? Like, this is seriously so iconic what they did recreating like the most iconic Barbie looks. Love the pop of color, love Barbie, love Margot Robbie. We also have the Nordic home, Scandinavian living, interiors, and design. I just loved how like minimal and simple this was. We got this pop art one. I'm not gonna lie, I just really liked the color. It reminded me of one of the Playboy ones that I have, but yeah, iconic. Helmut Newton, Polaroids, another Taschen one, and honestly, iconic. Rolex. I really liked the green. I thought the green and the pink like looked so good together. And then I liked this one, Call It Home, The Details That Matter by Amber Lewis. There's your book haul. All right, I already showed this on my vlog channel. Go subscribe at AlishaMarie Vlogs if you haven't. This, I admit this is a little more of a trendy piece. It's not like a classic one. And I actually found it on Pinterest. Well, one similar. I found out it was like damn near $10,000. And I was like, oop, nope, no thank you, it's okay. Then I came across this site called Dupe, and it like does dupes for designer shit. I don't even know, like, you know that one couch that like everyone has that's like, it's like this like crazy $20,000 couch or whatever? They have it there for like so much cheaper. But now it's still, I think this was still like a couple $100s, so it still is more expensive, but obviously compared to $10,000, like hi, yes, I'll take this any day. This is like a blow up stool. Like I don't know how to describe it. It just kind of looks like it's a balloon, but it's actually just a stool, which I thought was so cool and so different. Hold on. Do you see the vision? Do you see the vision, guys? I guess I can take all the wrappers off. I really like it. It also looks super heavy, but it's more like hollow. So it's actually not, it's pretty light. It's not too bad. Oh, and then I got 2 rugs for options. The one in the mock-up, I used this one, which this is another like faux cowhide, just like the cheetah one that I'm sitting on. I'm clearly obsessed. And I got this one from Amazon. It was not, I think it was like less than $100. See, I think this one I'll like better in the office, but I also got this one. It's like a green one. It's from Ruggable. Part of me thought the green could be really cool. Whichever rug I don't put in the office, I'm just gonna put in my glam room. So I feel like either one truly would work. I genuinely kept going back and forth whether I should keep this bookshelf in here, but I kind of feel like we might as well get it. I don't really feel the need to have a bookshelf technically, and I'm gonna have that credenza, so there's room for this in the guest room. I think what I'm gonna do is just fully move it into a different room. I still really love it, but since there's room in the guest room, it kind of fits the vibe in there more anyway. I think I'm gonna like this room more if I get rid of this bookshelf. I blame Ashley. Halfway done. Look what came, look what came, look what came. Oh, lips, mouth, teeth. Ladies and gentlemen, we have art, finally. I've been needing some color in this room and I'm so excited. All right, now we gotta figure out which one of these we want to use in here. If you've watched my videos for any time, specifically my vlog channel, you know that I struggle so much with art because it feels so forever for me. I don't know, I get commitment issues. So I found this site, it was an Instagram ad, and they have really cool art, but also not as expensive as like other places. So I really like these prints and I figured I was gonna put 1 or 2 in here and then I'll put the other ones somewhere else in the house. So I need to figure out which ones I actually want to put in here. The first piece that I got is a picture of New York, and I really like this because I've always loved New York. I'm actually going next week, really excited. I just feel like I get very inspired there work-wise. Next are these beautiful lips. My gut is saying this will go somewhere else because I really love the New York one and then I really love this next one. We have a girl working on a Mercedes, and I do feel like this color vibe just like goes well together, especially if I want to have like pops of green in here. I don't know, I feel like the blue teal vibe is also different from me. So I'm kind of leaning on both of these. I just don't know if I want to have them next to each other, if I want to have them completely opposite. Hear me out. This could be like here, or I guess it's supposed to be eyeline, right? I could do that here. a little plant or the stool, and then we could do this one on the other side. This is where I suck. This is where I suck. This is where I overthink everything in life, and then I just decide, you know what? I'm not gonna have any art on my walls for the fucking 7 years that I've been here. It's okay, we got this.
All right, I know I literally just said only 2 are going in the office, but once I brought all 3 up here, I couldn't decide which 2, and then I realized, you know what? This wall is big enough. Do all 3. Aren't you supposed to do decor things in 3 anyway? I don't know, but I ended up doing that.
This is to my teacher in middle school who said I need to know math for everyday stuff. The way I could cut all this and just make it look like I knew exactly where to do it, but I'm not gonna do that to you. If my wall is 12 feet long and I have 2 34-inch frames that I wanna hang evenly on my wall, where will I place the frames? Wait, guys. That's actually crazy! Convert everything to the same unit. Wall, 12 feet equals 144 inches. Each frame is 34 inches wide. Center of the wall is 72 inches, which is half of 144. This is the center point of the wall. Total width of both frames, 34 inches times 2 equals 68 inches. To center both frames on the wall, half of 68 inches equals 34 inches. So the left edge of the left frame should be at 72 inches center of wall, minus 34 inches equals 38 inches from the left wall. And she's level. Wow, guys. Okay, like that's not bad.
All right, the question that I still have yet to figure out, where the hell do we put this desk? Okay, because I would love for it to be in the middle of the room. I feel like that just gives such mature office vibes, like, oh, please come into my office. That's option 1, okay? But I wanna be able to film in this room. I wanna be able to do activities in this room, and it does take up a lot of space. So option 2 is having it against the wall like this, which I don't love because it does block the art that we just hung. And option 3 is putting it here against the window, which it wouldn't be my first choice. However, I am kind of vibing with it. I stole this chair from Ashley that she left here, and I kind of just liked how it looked. I do think I'm gonna get a different one. I'm not sure. Should I?
I ended up buying a chair. And I had a $500 Wayfair gift card, so it was free girl math. Obviously, the cheaper option is using one of the chairs Ashley left. However, the whole point was to have a little more color. Okay! I'm really happy with this. Let's go see how it looks upstairs though. I like this so much better than the white one. I feel like I can see it coming together. I think I want to get like a light or a hanging plant or just like get little things to accessorize. I am really excited though because something else came and it's right behind you. Ladies and gentlemen, she's finally arrived and I'm absolutely obsessed. I love this so much. It took a while to come. It took like a month, but honestly, I'm really happy. This is actually the speaker that goes to the TV, and as you can see, it doesn't fit. So I do need to get a little like shelf or something to put this so that way it can still connect. But other than that, it's absolutely perfect. And trust me, I literally looked everywhere for something similar, way cheaper, and I just feel like for this quality, I really liked this one. So shout out to CB2. Let me know if you ever want to work together because like I buy your stuff a lot. I'm really excited to get like the little things and like add the pops of color. Speaking of pops of color, another thing I bought are some curtains. Literally got these off Amazon. I went with this like moss green color. And I have a vision. I'm just hoping my vision is accurate. I feel like we should try to hang these as much as I would rather have a man do it. I can do it.
Guys, I'm so proud of myself. Yes, they're a little crooked, okay? Don't comment it. Let me have my moment. I did get the wrong size curtains at first, so I ended up returning them.
Is it slightly crooked? Absolutely. I've always wanted a green screen. All right, I recently was in New York and I came across this pillow. And when I tell you, I scoured the entire internet to find where I could buy it. The only place I could find was renting it from like a design studio or something in New York. So I figured, you know what? If I can't find a chrome pillow or chrome pillowcase, I'm a sewer now and I'm just gonna try to make it. It can't be that much harder than just like wrapping a present. I'm sorry, like what is happening? Ooh, this has that like fake leather smell, which do I know what I'm doing? No. Should I watch a tutorial? Yes. My pillow is 20 by 20, which means I'm gonna have a 2 to 3 inch border. In pure AlishaMarie fashion, we are going to wing it. Should I be on a table? Yes. If you're like an actual like sew, please don't watch, okay? Just fast forward. But when I get this done, I'll be happy. I'm sorry, like what is happening? I threaded it right. Wow, this is probably the worst pillow ever done in history, but you know, it's my pillow and I'm gonna love it. Okay, so it's not good. Guys, just buy a pillow.
All right, one thing I feel like this room is completely missing is just a ton of knickknacks and extra little decor. So let's go over to Home Goods and see if we can find anything. I'm basically looking for just decor right now, any like little knickknacks. I'm really wanting things to kind of speak to me. I want it to feel like organized chaos in the room, and I feel like that's a little hard to execute because it can either look like a yard sale or it can look like... I did find this little dish, which I thought that'd be cute for like rings or something like that. I also feel like we're having a lot of luck like in the bathroom section because there's a lot of like organized things or toilet scrubbers. Okay, these are kind of cool. So after 45 minutes of shopping, we actually got some good things. I am very proud of myself with this find. I went on Etsy and I looked up just vintage like Vogue magazine. Oh my god, this one's like annotated. This is giving the book from Devil Wears Prada. Wow, I love these. I bought a magazine rack and I want to display these so I can actually look through them and get inspo. Not to brag, I think this might be my favorite DIY I've ever done. I'm obsessed. If you need a spot for your bag charms, your keychains, I think this is a really cool way to display them without it feeling like really, really young. I love my bag charms. I love my keychains. I'm so visual, so I want to be able to see it. But I was heavily inspired. I went to New York recently and I was at Dover Street Market and they had this art installation. It was so sick with just a whole bunch of keychains like chained everywhere. You can do anything, but I got this little great thing on Amazon. And a lot of these are really cool because I have them from so many different places during my time. Like some I've gotten in Tokyo, some I've gotten as gifts, and it's just a really cool way to display things, but also it doubles as decor. So I highly, highly recommend this. This one I got from Amazon. It's an actual working little digital camera. Like it works, which is crazy. I got these license plate ones that spell bitch, which I got from Etsy. Shout out Etsy. A lot of these are actually from Etsy. It's so nice being able to see everything, and then I can just pick which ones I want each day and then put them back. So they have a space that's cool, that's functional, and doubles as decor. If you do this, please send me photos. Again, this is one of my favorite DIYs I've ever done. I'm obsessed. And comment labubu. It's adding so much to the room, so much like personalization and character to the room. I think we're pretty much almost done, which is insane to say. So I think I'm going to end the video here. I know you want to see the final reveal, but that'll be in my next video. I'll do a full office tour. There's still some small little things we have to do, but I honestly am really happy with how it's turning out. It's turning out better than I thought, which is excited. So if you're excited for the office tour, like this video. And yeah, I will see you guys really soon. I love you. Mwah.